What is love? When the question reaches my ears, I find myself lost for words. Perhaps the true essence of love remains elusive to me. I remember the beginnings of love are always good. If love were a flavor, every romance would carry its distinct note. Sometimes like candies, sometimes like hazelnuts.
Always like this.
I think I've seen love before. The silver-haired couples whose hands remain entwined as they stroll through the amber hues of countless evenings. To me, this signifies love, but I don't understand how does one embrace every fragment of another, bestowing unconditional love
That's
for
ridiculous.
eternity.
Yeah. What did you say to that? Yeah. No, it's insane. So funny.
Love. It's the treasure we all relentlessly seek. None truly knows what it is like. Perhaps a chest brimming with gold, or maybe Pandora's fateful box. Some question its existence because they never felt its touch. Others once had it in their grasp, but let it slip away. Many chase its shadow for a lifetime, but never capture its form. And others held it close all along, without ever realizing the gem they hold.
Here, take these.
You always
Tell me something that I don't already know. Cause this loneliness is starting to get old. You gave up diamonds and roses and gold. You gave up diamonds and roses and gold. Don't you know, baby, that you can't fight by
Este é o meu presente de aniversário.
But you fall so
Eu gosto muito. Muito obrigado, querido.
whole empire. Because I'm strong, but I'm not bulletproof, bulletproof. Because I'm strong, but I'm not bulletproof, bulletproof. You gave up diamonds and roses and gold. You gave up diamonds and roses and gold. Don't you know, baby, that you can't fight fire with fire?
Hi, my name's Vanessa. It's nice to meet you. We've seen each other a few times.
Hi, I'm Aiden. Nice to meet you, Vanessa.
Cause I'm strong, but I'm not bulletproof, bulletproof.
Bella,
Cause I'm strong.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Please, I'm begging you. Can you just give me one more chance?
It's always the same story, Noah. Can you even imagine my pain? It feels like my heart's been broken too.
I do. I know how you feel because I'm feeling it as well. Bella, I love you. Can you just give us another shot?
It may take some time, Noah, but I'm willing to give you another try.
But I'm not bulletproof, bulletproof.
I can't define love perfectly, but if I had to sum it up with one word, then precious is my choice. Love is a timeless treasure of humanity, most exquisite existence in the universe.
Love is unconditional.
I would say bonding, complete comfortability.
I think love is like loving someone for everything they stand for and like everything they are and just like being with that person.
Friendship.
Admiration.
Tenderness.
Understanding.
Tribulations.
I think it explains itself. It is the most wonderful thing.
But that's not one word.
It's not one word, I'm afraid.
In the vast world, there are countless moments of helplessness. Love is not exempt.
I think like not accepting family.
Yeah, just generally not being liked, maybe even by their friends. Maybe like a disagreeing of something that you stand by so deeply and you disagree on it, but because you share so much love, it's like it's suddenly like changes your perspective of them.
Absence?
Being so invested in someone else makes you vulnerable because you can't predict how they're gonna treat you or what they're gonna do, and that could let you get hurt.
Like when you kind of melt if you think about that person. Yeah.
Yeah, when you try not to think about that person, but they're still on your mind.
You love the person so much that you might not always agree with them, but you go along, or at least you try to make peace, but you sort of lose a little bit of yourself in that. But that's a good thing because you gain a lot from the other person.
If love were a treasure chest, within it would lie the most exquisite gem.
I think the most precious is that intimacy in the making time for each other.
Having that feeling for them no matter what.
I think knowing the little things, sort of like noticing people for who they are and just like knowing their persona and their person.
Putting in that mutual energy, that mutual care, that respect, that time, it's something that is so, like it's like you grow it, you know what I mean? You nurture it, you look after it, and once you get to that point where you are, you know, in love with each other, it's like, you know, unbreakable.
Just happiness.
Yeah, happiness and compassion. Yeah.
Being truly invested in the other person's happiness, potentially more than your own.
I feel like, again, it's like the understanding.
The self-sacrifice, because it's not about you anymore.
Knowing that you've got a person there that is watching and only wants the best for you.
The journey of love is filled with trials and turbulence.
I think like the complete vulnerability and openness, and once you do put all that time and energy into it, that can just shatter, you know what I mean? Like those years of care and love can just go.
Learning how to be able to let go and wish them happiness.
I guess always living up to the person you want to be for them. In the heat of the moment, you might say things you don't actually want to do, so that's pretty difficult to always be the best person for them.
I never been in love before.
Throughout history, humanity has penned timeless love stories. Some that shook the heavens, others that warmed the very soul.
I think loving anyone is pretty impressive. My parents, to have raised children, you know, be together.
I don't know whether you've seen The Notebook, but it's basically where these two people meet when they're younger, and then they grow apart and they break up, but then they come back together and they like find each other again, and then they stay together for a really long time. So I think that's really impressive.
Seeing people from they were young with this, like just growing old with each other, I guess.
The romance in La La Land's a very good film. There's a maturity in it that they recognise that couple. They still love each other, but they're no longer the right people for each other to let themselves grow and achieve their dreams. So it's out of love. They finish their relationship together, and then they get to enjoy the glories that come when they do achieve their dreams.
Oh, I ain't got one, but the movie Up, Disney. Yeah.
I highly agree with that.
That one right there. I think that's our answer right there.
We have our own love story. We went separately to Kenya, Africa in 1993, and we met each other and we instantly fell in love. That's our story, both from different parts of the world. I think that's probably as far as we can take it. I hope that's been helpful to you.
So, what is